Hi guys, George here from Zero Peer Productions, and today on Skyrim Saturday Mods, I'm taking a look at Beyond Skyrim Bruma, the first of several mods in the Beyond Skyrim series, which eventually aims to add all of the Tamrielic provinces into the game. Beyond Skyrim Bruma is part of the Cyrodiil project and acts as a prologue of sorts to Cyrodiil. Even though this only covers part of the province, it still adds hours of new quests, countless locations, along with tons of voiced characters and new music as well. Beyond Skyrim Bruma is currently available for PC, for Skyrim Legendary Edition, and will be coming to Skyrim Special Edition very soon. The mod will also be coming to Xbox One later this year, but due to the nature of the mod and all the new assets that it adds, it will not be available for PS4. One thing I want to note is that the first couple parts of this playthrough are being recorded in a press build, which is why I'm able to release these videos on the mod's release date. The version I am playing has all of the content available in the launch edition of the mod, but has a couple bugs which the team is already aware of and will have fixed very soon. None of these are game-breaking bugs, just a few areas that may cause crashes and some other minor things as well. I also want to take this chance to say thank you to the Beyond Skyrim team for letting me play this a bit early so I can release these videos as soon as possible. So starting off, there are two ways to reach Cyrodiil and start this mod. The first is, of course, just going through the border here south of Helgen, and the second is Serpent's Trail, which is a small smuggler's path and cave system which connects Skyrim to Cyrodiil. So you have that choice to make right off the bat, which I love that there's already some choice in starting off your adventures. It's fantastic. I love it.
Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? You'd best speak with the Legionnaire, quickly. But be warned, he's not the most patient man.
Well, that's fine, because I'm not the most patient woman. I'm not a woman. That is why. Hello there.
This border is a restricted entry zone. State your intentions.
I want to cross the border and enter Cyrodiil.
You and hundreds of others. But I'm not authorized to let just anyone through. Border's locked down. That's that. No two ways about it. No arguing about it either. Those are the rules. You'll either need official papers or some other justification for your passage.
So you see, there is a reason for the other passage. If you can't convince your way, or convince him to get through here, you would need to use the passage. And we do have a few different options. First off, I'm the Dragonborn and defeated Alduin. I'm with the Imperial Legion. Perhaps I should carve a way into Cyrodiil, which I like that it's an option, but I can't imagine it going well. I think I would just die immediately. With a little gold to grease those wheels, I want to get into Cyrodiil, but I have no reason. What's with all the border control, and what would convince you to let me through? Let's ask what would help, and what's with all the control.
You think I make the decisions? I may be a legionnaire, but I'm just a grunt compared to the powers that be in the capital. Not that it takes a Synod mage to work it out. Skyrim's in the midst of strife, the Empire's still reeling from the war. Doesn't take a genius to realize the Empire wouldn't want any of that chaos spilling over into its heartland.
Well, it just so happens that I beat the Civil War playthrough for the Legion on this playthrough, or on this character, so that should be reason enough. What would convince you to let me through?
If I'd heard of you and you'd completed some great deed, I'd be able to justify writing the paperwork and putting my rank on the line. As it stands, I haven't heard of you, and I'm not risking my livelihood for some traveler I've never met. Sorry.
You've never heard of me, really? Well, it just so happens I am the Dragonborn and defeated Alduin.
The Dragonborn of legend?
Yeah, you're damn right.
You have the dragon blood coursing through your veins. Who am I to stand in your way? Pass through, mighty Dragonborn. It is an honor.
You're goddamn right it's an honor. I'm ready. Open the gate.
Understood. Just hold on one moment.
Alright.
Letting someone as distinguished as you through this gate. Makes a change from all the frustrated traders and irate mercenaries. It's been a pleasure, truly. Here's hoping you can do Cyrodiil some good. I'd advise you make your way down to Bruma. I hear they're dealing with a lot of problems down there. The heartland of Tamriel. She's ailing. Maybe beyond saving. But I'm sure you'll take a fair crack at it all the same. Welcome to Cyrodiil.
The music is fantastic, I will say that. The music, I mean, I haven't heard much of it, that's the first I've heard of it, but already it's very nicely done, fits the tone of the game very well, which is always a good thing. So let's take a look at the map real fast, and that is massive. Alright then. So I think we have the entire height map for all of Cyrodiil in here. Nope, didn't want to do that. I just kind of want to take a look around real fast. That is ridiculous. This is massive. And one thing is, I don't entirely know how they dealt with cutting off the rest of Cyrodiil. I don't know if they used just invisible walls the same way that Skyrim does, where it's just like, oh, you can't go in that direction, or if there's some sort of physical border, or if I can even just kind of walk freely through. It's just that there's no content
Report, soldier.
or characters
Any
there.
luck?
None, sir. We persuaded him, we threatened him, we even beat him. Still wouldn't talk.
God, damn it all. Unsurprising, though. Sadly. This one's stubborn. Too stubborn for his own good. Still, you did all you could, and that's admirable in itself. Now go. Get back to your regular shift.
One of the glitches that I was mentioning that will
Hello.
be fixed in the later version, or in the release version even, is just the good old gray face bug, which it's a very
What
minor
is it?
bug and it really doesn't affect that much, but it is something that they are aware of and they're going to fix real
Damn
soon.
it all. I'm at a loss. Divines. How can I get that damned guy to shut up and comply?
What was that conversation all about?
What was that conversation about? It was about possibly the most stubborn prisoner we've ever captured and incarcerated here. We caught him crossing the border a few days ago. Since then, he's been raving incoherently. Well, he's coherent, but near delusional. We've been meaning to interrogate him, but every time I've sent one of my soldiers to do it, he's refused. And, you know the worst damned part? I feel for him. He's clearly somewhere between naive and insane. And the Penitus Oculatus aren't the most merciful sort. They'll come for him soon, make no doubt about it. And when they do, he'll face a fate much worse than any of my troops could dispatch. It's not the best situation, but my hands are tied.
I'd be happy to assist with the interrogation. What will happen if you can't get the information out of him? I don't suppose there'd be any reward for an independent interrogator. What will happen if you can't get the information out of him? Here.
He'll be carted off by the Penitus Oculatus, the Empire's secret police. I've heard a lot about how they operate. None of it pretty. I'd prefer to resolve this situation here before sending this guy off to them. Divines know it'd probably be a fate worse than death. But, if no one's able to successfully interrogate him, well, my hands are tied.
I'd be happy to assist with the interrogation.
It's not common practice, but considering what the alternative would be, and how uncooperative this particular prisoner is, I can't really say no. He's in the prison wing of the fort. One moment. Take this. A letter proving that I've given you authorization to go in there.
That is a good idea, yes.
Best of luck. And thanks for helping us with this.
No worries. Started. Ooh, a Stormcloak and chain. So I was wondering if it was going to be a Stormcloak or someone else, but yes, it is a Stormcloak. Oh, so this is still saying I need to enter Cyrodiil. I guess because I'm still by the pass, so it might still count me as being in Skyrim, I'm not sure. The commander of the Imperial Legion, or Imperial Forces, stationed at Pale Pass to watch the Skyrim-Cyrodiil border, Legate Varro has hit a dead end with his interrogations of a recently captured Stormcloak prisoner. He offered to reward me if I'm able to get useful information out of him. Alternatively, I could, of course, free the prisoner. Well, I'm not going to free him, but I will try to interrogate him. So let's head on into... Oh,
Hold. This is the prison wing of Fort Pale Pass. If you want to get in, I'm the one to grant you access.
I have a letter, okay, lady?
But I can only grant that access with the authorization of our commander, Legate Priscillius Varro.
Legate Varro gave me this document to prove that I have permission.
Let me take a look at that.
Don't just take it from me.
Seems authentic. Yeah, that's the Legate's hand, all right.
He's also like 5 feet behind me. You can go ask
Okay.
him.
Head on in. I'll unlock the door. Do whatever you have to do.
Oh, I should warn you. Once you head in there, we're putting the fort on high alert. Locking the doors.
Oh.
Just a heads up. This prisoner's been known to get a little irate during questioning. Don't want him making a break for the exit door.
I
All
feel
right,
like-
doors open. Good luck in there. Gods know you'll need it.
I feel like that would make trying to help him escape a lot harder. Oh, wait, it's locked. Alright, can you unlock it, please? Please unlock it.
Hello.
No, unlock the door, please. Come on.
What is it?
Alright, I'm just gonna wait an hour. Hopefully that'll do it.
Hello.
Okay, I need you to open it. Alright, let's see if this will do it. Maybe just kind of resetting her will... No?
Hello.
No. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I'll just reload a save and hopefully it'll work then. So I loaded a save before I spoke to her about getting into the fort. I did mention to one of the moderators over on the Beyond Skyrim Discord that there was a glitch where she was not opening the door, and rather than possibly unlocking it and causing issues if I, start using console commands, I figured I'd just wait until it was resolved. As I said, this is a press build, and it is a few steps behind, a few versions behind the version that you will see when you start playing it, just because of the fact that they did want to get, some early access to YouTubers and the like. Is that a panther over there? It doesn't look like a wolf. That looks like a panther, yeah. Oh, mountain lion. Okay, that would do it. He's best friends with that goddamn deer. Not deer, wolf. I don't know animals, apparently. Mountain lion pelt. Oh, look at that model. That's incredible. Oh, I love it. And mountain lion teeth. New models, new textures. Well, I'm happy. And this wolf. That is definitely, maybe not a new model, but definitely a new texture, which... Attention to detail. Always one of my favorite things about mods. They also noted that, well, not noted, but they also told me that the glitch with her opening the door is something that was working in other versions that they had QA looking at, so, quality assurance looking at, so they don't know why that's not working. It might even just be something on my end, honestly. Some gross rat meat. Not that the texture or anything's gross, just that, rat meat on its own would be gross, but I do like that there are rats, as opposed to, well, skeevers, because Cyrodiil and Oblivion had rats. We have an iron sword. I'm going to pick that up just so we can look at the model and the texture, because, hey, we got new weapons. It's beautiful. Let's just look at that real fast. Look at this. It's one of those things where I like that they're adding stuff that makes sense to the province. It makes sense for the province because it's a different culture, it's a different style than you would see in Skyrim, so it only makes sense that there would be different models for weapons, for houses, as you can see by this lovely abode that we have coming up. If everything looked the same as it did in Skyrim, it just wouldn't make sense culturally at all. And here we have Snowstone Rest. I love the sign for that. Let's go in. Like I said, I'll just go back to the prison a little bit later when I don't have to use console commands to get in. Hello there, Arnoth the Bright-Eyed.
My name's Arnoth. Arnoth the Bright-Eyed. Bard by trade. In the mood to be regaled with song?
Perhaps, but have you heard any rumors?
Rumors? In Snowstone Rest? As much as I love the atmosphere here, the inn is hardly all that busy nowadays. Closest thing to a rumor around here is the sound of the hearth. Burning away. Like it always does.
He has a way with words. Makes sense, since he's a bard. Really? Surely you've heard at least one rumor.
Well, I did hear a rumor that there's a Bosmer bard in a tavern near the Skyrim border who's currently looking for work. I heard tell that he's currently employed, but in the arse end of nowhere. So, he's always available. If anyone... Divines, please, if anyone's interested.
Come on, give me a serious rumor, Arnoth.
Well, actually, I have heard talk of a bizarre little creature running around stealing chickens and pies. Oh, and chicken pies down in the Blackwood. Heard folk down there have taken to calling it the Munchkin.
The Munchkin? Wait, really? No. Oh, damn it. goddamn, you have no rumors, nothing at all. What are your thoughts on current events?
Oh, like politics? Well, it's no secret that the Empire and Aldemiri Dominion are plotting against each other, even if neither of them care to admit it. People are doomsaying, saying that Cyrodiil is about to descend into another great war. I don't know what to make of it, and I don't much like contemplating my own death, so I try not to think about it too much.
Well, since you don't want to think about that too much, where did you learn to play?
Me? I learned back down in Valenwood. I wasn't taught, per se, but ever since I first got my hands on a lute, I knew it was my calling. The feeling as your finger twangs on the lute strings. The thrill of rapturous applause. That's the life for me. Of course, not many Bosmer get a lute. You gotta import them. Green packed and all that. You can't go cutting down trees in the Valenwood.
Do you hear much rapturous applause here?
From Airless? Yeah. Oh, you mean actual rapturous applause, though, right? Well, the answer is sadly no. Not anymore. This place used to be packed with travelers crossing the border in both directions. Since the Skyrim Civil War and the Empire tightening border restrictions, let's just say Snowstone doesn't get much business anymore.
Alright, well I can't even ask him to sing anything, because he's just down on his luck and really not interested.
Beds. Which one suits your fancy today?
Ooh, I like your clothes, sir. Hello there, Avar.
Damn it all. Run out of Cyrodiil, all for daring to offend Dorina's band of criminals and cutpurses.
What's wrong, sir?
What's wrong? I'm being forced to flee my home. That's what's wrong. All because of those damned cutters. I got on their bad side. Angered the wrong people. Fought a little bit too tirelessly when they attacked the wagon I was escorting. Long story short, I need out of Cyrodiil. They're chasing me as we speak. I just stopped in here to get a bit of Nord fire in my belly for the trip. Actually, I hate to ask this of you, but could you deliver this note to my brother, Holgard? He runs Northern Arms, the smithy in Bruma.
Sure. I'll deliver it.
Thank you so much, Traveler. I'd be happy to give you directions to Bruma if you need them. Once you get to the city, just find the smithy, Northern Arms. It's on the north side of town. Best of luck, friend. And thank you.
Obviously, I haven't gotten to Bruma yet, but I'm excited to get to Bruma and just see it. And so not every NPC in the version that I'm currently using is affected by the pale face, the gray face bug. So it is one of those things where, like I said, they are already working on a fix for that.
We have a warm hearth and warmer mead. I hear that's what the Nord's like. Not that I get to try that theory out much. Can I help you?
Ooh, I can rent a room. This place seems quiet.
Because the Empire's got the border locked up tighter than a Khajiit skooma horde. Normally, this inn would be a hive of activity as travelers stream down the Gerals, heading to Cyrodiil. Now it's just an inn in the middle of nowhere. And I'm alone. Even more so since I lost old Barnius.
Who's old Barnius? Who was old Barnius?
My old dog.
Oh.
I love dogs.
Aww.
Most faithful companions a man can have. He died a few years ago. The cold got to him. He never liked the cold. Was used to the temperate climes down south. He was my truest friend. And now he's gone. The customers at least used to distract me, but now I don't even have them.
Well, that's mildly depressing.
Speaking of which, I've been meaning to leave an offering at his grave, just behind the inn. Something to pay my respects. Remember a lifelong lost, you know. Problem is, I'm not really up to going around and gathering the stuff together. The wilderness is dangerous, and I don't want to die to a timber wolf or an ogre, or who knows what else.
I'll help you. I'll do it if you pay me. Good luck with that. I'll help you.
Thank you, traveler. You are truly a generous soul. I'll reward you with what little coin I can spare. Just to say thanks.
I want to do everything in the
If you could
mod.
gather some motherwort for me, I'd be able to lay an offering for old Barnius. Just a few should do. Return the motherwort to me, and I'll be able to leave an offering and feel a little more at peace for a few more years.
I just want to do everything. Absolutely everything. I want to do miscellaneous quests, I want to do side quests, everything that the mod has to offer. Why set up here?
Why run an inn in the rear end of the Gerald Mountains? I suppose that's a valid question as any. I built this place, board by board, you know. Well, I should have given old Barnius some credit. He was the moral support I needed when the going was tough. Back in the day, this place used to be an absolute hive of activity. Incredibly busy and incredibly lucrative. Lots of patrons and even more coin. You know, travelers going between Cyrodiil and Skyrim and all that. Sadly, the Empire put a stop to that, instituting tight border control with the outbreak of the Civil War. But Snowstone Rest is, and always has been, my prize. And, in all honesty, my true home. Even if it doesn't get much business these days.
I do love the design, though. It is very reminiscent of the inns that you would see in Oblivion. You seem very lonely. Are you alright?
I am. Especially since I lost old Barnius. Fine companion he was. A fine companion. Actually, I hate to impose, traveler, but if you ever come upon a stray in the wilderness, would you mind thinking of me? I don't have much coin to go buying a dog, but I could really use the company.
I wonder if the dogs are different. I wonder if the dogs in Bruma are different. I want to see what new food and drink options there are, or items there are in the mod. What strikes your fancy? I don't know how to say that, apparently. So let's see. Oh, he sells a woodcutter's axe and some rings. Ooh, copper, that's new. So let's see. Ale, restores 15 stamina. Stamina regenerates 30% slower for 30 seconds. Beer, restore 15%, or 15 stamina. Stamina regenerates 30% slower for 30 seconds. Cabbage, carrots. Cheap wine. Greenwood mead. Ooh, lettuce. Oh, that's new. Never had lettuce before. Mud crab stew, orange. Oh, oranges. And a trout steak. We got trout. Lovely. Oh, wait, he might have new ingredients.
Here's what I have.
Oh, okay, he said it that time. So, garlic, green stain cup, and an onion. So the onion and green stain cup are brand new. And then everything here is just vanilla.
See you.
I'll just take a quick look around, see if there's anyone else who I can that I can talk to. The bed designs are beautiful. Common taste. And let's just check upstairs as well real fast. I hear someone sweeping. Who's sweeping? I want to talk to you. Whoever you are. Oh, okay. Just the innkeep. Never mind. And for those of you watching who are familiar with my Skyrim modded playthrough, who wanted the Skyrim modded playthrough to continue, this is essentially, in some ways, my follow-up. Me playing this is essentially my follow-up to the Skyrim modded playthrough. I am playing with a similar character, with essentially a lot of the same weapons and armor, which was intentional, just trying to create almost like a sequel to the Skyrim modded playthrough, but keeping it part of the Skyrim Saturday series. And I think this is the other end of Serpent's Trail right here. Let's go check. It is. Oh! Was the sound for discovering this different? Is that... I guess that's new too. Let's go on in. Why not? Hello? Anybody home? It might just be like a clear... Not clear, but a very straightforward pass from here to Skyrim. Oh, I hear someone. Tripwire. You're not gonna trip me up. One thing I also want to say is that Beyond Skyrim Bruma is the only mod in the Beyond Skyrim series that is actually going to be in the old version of Skyrim. Every other mod after this, including Cyrodiil, will require Skyrim Special Edition. I'm guessing they're going to be hostile. I'm going to assume. Alright, yep, she's hostile. Oh! It's also just giving me a chance to look at everyone's new weapons, new armor, all of that lovely stuff, so I'm happy to just fight my way through and see what we have. Salt. Ooh, cornbread! Now I'm excited. That's all it takes to get me excited, cornbread. Clovian fur boots, Clovian fur gloves. The boots just seem to be a retexture, but there's nothing wrong with that. Hide armor, that's vanilla. That is a new iron dagger. And she, I saw, had new armor and a new weapon. That is an iron battle axe. It's brand new. Leather armor, leather boots. And, of course, beer. That's not everyone, is it? But yeah, so the reason that Beyond Skyrim is only going to be available for Skyrim Special Edition and not for the classic version of Skyrim, for the Legendary Edition of Skyrim, is just due to, you know, limitations of the engine. Even with things like Skyrim Script Extender and everything, Skyrim is still... Well, Skyrim's old. Skyrim's over 5 years old now. Coming up on 6 years old, so it gets to the point where... Ooh! Lessian Battle Axe. I'm gonna take that. It gets to the point where there's only so much more you can add onto the game, and even though... Oh god, hello everyone. Even though the landmass already exists in the game, even though the landmass already exists in Skyrim. Ooh, we got Chainmail now. It is one of these things where you can only add so much before the game starts to slow down and kind of hit some snags as a result. Oh, I did not hear you. You gotta chill out, lady. Oh, I missed. Ooh, that's a new mace, too. I do hope that I can smith all of these new weapon types as well. Clovian fur boots, cooked beef, steel mace. Like I said already, I love the design. Everything just looks fantastic. It all fits very well for armor, for boots. Lovely. Okay, I like this, though. That there are smugglers here, that there are enemies here, and that it's not as simple as, oh, look, I just walked through here very simply to get past the border. Like, there's a challenge associated with sneaking through to Cyrodiil. I see you. No, I see you. Oh, he's got the pale face, too. Uh-oh, we got a mage. We got a mage. You gotta stop that lady. Stop. Stop. And the reason that this isn't out on Special Edition yet is just that there were a few things that they had to fix sort of last minute. Because all the Beyond Skyrim mods were originally being made in... were originally being made in, you know, the classic version of Skyrim, in the 2011 version of Skyrim. He's already dead. What am I doing? But, you know, when Special Edition came out, they realized that it just is going to be a lot more stable and work a lot better in Special Edition than it would have in the Classic Edition. And the moderator that I've been talking to... Oh, it's the ringleader! The moderator that I've been talking to on Discord has discussed that... I gotta heal up. That even when you get to Bruma in this mod, in the classic version of Skyrim, in what many call Old Rim, even then you realize that it's gonna tax the game. If this is already taxing the game, there's no way that they could include, you know, Cyrodiil, all of Cyrodiil, or any of the other Beyond Skyrim mods in the old version. of Skyrim in Old Rim.
Please leave me.
Oh, he's just begging for his life. He's like, please, I was running away. Why are you doing this? Eastern Dwemer Axe. Ooh. That is beautiful. Let's look at that real fast. 2,500. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Ceruleus's Journal. Let's read that. Most pages are read with great difficulty due to Ceruleus's scrolling hand, but one entry sticks up more than most. He's dead, damn it all, he's dead. My best friend in this damned legion, and he died an Aldmeri arrow in his gut. Not even any time for a proper burial. RK, watch over Macius. Let him reach your graceful light. This great war is a farce, a joke. There's nothing great about it at all. Elves are butchering our people and our families, and all for what? They're making beggars out of us. Alright, so he... Oh, read the journal to Ceruleus the Stagnant, whoever that is. I don't know if that's going to mark him on my map, but I guess we'll check later. Coin purse, absolutely. Shrine of Zenithar. Dwarven dagger. Oh no, it's just a regular one. I was like, oh, is that new? I was like, nope, it's just the vanilla one. I wonder if there is a new dwarven variant. That wardrobe's fantastic. I can't speak English. History of the Fighters Guild, that's new. I think. I'm going to take it, even though it doesn't give me anything. Shepherd's Pie, thank you very much. Flynn, beer, Greenwood Mead. Take a few of those, why don't we? Watermelon, thank you. Brass Topaz Ring, Dwarven Warhammer. Alright. I did empty out my inventory a bit before I came here, just because I did figure that there was going to be a lot of new things that I'd want to take. And I was right. So far, there's a lot of things that I want to take. Even though it's not any better than what I have, it's still stuff that I want. Just because I like looking at new models and new textures and all that stuff. Like I said, it's the little touches that really make the mod come to life. And there's enough things that distinguish this from Skyrim, not the game, the province, that it really does feel like I am in a new location and such. Alright, so I'm just going to quick save, just because why not? And we're going to head on out. Well, I don't know about head on out, but I want to find at least the other end to this cave. The one that connects to Skyrim. Debella statue, no thank you. Alright, so where the hell have I not been yet? Cornbread, just take it off the floor, why don't we? How to befriend a goblin. I'll take that. And Mysterious Akavir, no thank you. Let's take a look at the map real fast. Cyrodiil, ruined storage building, ruined storage building. I didn't see anything that took me into another area, so... Oh well. Alright, you know what? I am just going to head back outside. I can always come back here at a later time, since I have to come back to... talk to the prison guard anyway. Knowing me, I'm going to go the wrong way, and I'm just going to wind up finding Skyrim by accident. So, you know, there's always that. Oh no, this is the way I came. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait. So I haven't been this way yet. We have corundum ore. We have a chest. Anything? Ebony War Axe. Ebony is the same, or at least this one is. I do want to find the blacksmith, because I'm curious to see what is available at the blacksmith and what I can make when I reach, you know, a smithing station. So that's one thing I'm definitely interested to see.